today, I think you dropped the ball here and there. Yeah. You didn't make eye contact, you're looking out of the window more than that you're looking towards us, and I think it's the moment that got you. You're very soft spoken, you have to project your voice more. I'm really impressed with you starting us off. Who's not here? One? Two? Yeah, only one is not here. For people who had one of your team members, like one of your fingers missing, I think. And I could feel it. It's a weird thing, but I could feel it. That that the other day you were actually more confident than today. And it is because of that. But you have to practice for that. You have to practice for possible things that could go wrong. Because you've been so good the other day with your information and how you presented it. Today it feels to me like a slight disappointment. As in the confidence you didn't bring across that wow factor that you had the other day. But I understand why it is like that. We can still correct it this week, I'm sure. You can still correct it. I'm not very happy with, I think you can do better than what you were doing. I don't know, with regards, I'm sorry that I have to now focus on that, but you didn't look at us, you didn't look there, but apart from that, we spoke about cue cards before. It's a wonderful tool. You don't have to come up here and think, oh, I don't need a cue card. If you don't need it when you're up there, wonderful. But what if you do need it, like you forgot something? And that was a crucial something, because they were all looking towards it. I was wondering, okay, so what's wrong here? You didn't have that ending. It's a why ending, one could say, if you did it properly. But now if it isn't done properly, then it falls short. So just those little things, and then planning for what if one of our members are not there. So that you know this is what we're going to do if somebody is not there. Then you don't, your confidence level will not fall, because even that is planned for. I like that you've got a much better images, far better. I love it, that I can see exactly what you're giving me there instead of all that other stuff that you had last time. So well done again, especially for somebody who didn't have one of your members with you. Thank you.
Guys, very impressive, and I mean it. Very confident. Yes. I really like this guy. Well done. And also with you, I like the fact that you are always smiling, but I feel like you're gonna laugh, but I think that's you. You speak like you're gonna laugh, but you're not laughing. And then there's something that you've mentioned in terms of, I think also Mila mentioned it, that your drone can cover a large scale. I would have loved it if you were specific. You see, like how large it is, because now I'm imagining how large can it cover. You see, so if you were, that would also add a bit of the gravy in what you guys were delivering. And also the affordability. So when we speak about affordability, I would have loved if you've mentioned how expensive these are and how much you approximately think this would cost in terms of using like an existing material and stuff like that. So it's just some of those things that if we want to mention, it will make our like research look so into detail, you see. Yeah, but all in all, there's a lot of improvement with individuality, and yeah, that's very impressive.
Okay, G11 Syndicate are much better than last time. Really, I could hear your whole presentation this time, because all I had here was mumbling. You guys were mumbling last time, and I can appreciate the effort that went in. I'm happy to see you build a model, a prototype to show us how you envision this drone looking like. I think, like Papi was saying, you need to separate your drone from the existing drones. So even if, you're saying you're saving money by the materials, check what makes drones inaccessible and find a way to make yours easily accessible and better. I think whenever you are pitching something that already exists, you need to level it up to the extent where we don't want the one that exists. Currently, we want your one and we wish your one existed. So I think that's how you need to approach it. Just check a little bit how you can make it stand out a bit more than what you currently have. Because if it's just a drone, can we go buy one from Toys R Us or wherever? Why must I buy your drone? That needs to come through, the unique features need to come through, because that's the innovation element of the project. But really, much improved. Yeah, I see there's someone missing from the team. But I'm happy he's just absent, and it's not anything else, right? He's just absent today, right? Okay, fine. It's fine. I'm happy that you guys managed to work out together and find a way to gel and cooperate well with each other. It's a good presentation. I think you just need to make your drone stand out a bit more, because drones are becoming very common. Kids are getting them for Christmas presents. So you need to say this one is to do this job and this is what's special about your one. Is that clear? Not much, but it's something that's gonna take it from good to great. Yeah. Thank you.
So there are mag drones around. Okay, they're very expensive, but the mags that are expensive are really, really good. Now you got to understand. This is what I do. I do mag surveys at sea. It's a very complicated piece of kit, and if you could, there's apparently a guy that made one, but then here in South Africa, for like 50,000 rand as opposed to like 800,000 rand for the one from the United States. But no, I don't know. So a cheap drone, cheap mag drone that actually works, or no, it's not so cheap, because cheap is like $10. A reasonably priced mag drone would be a fabulous toy. GPR, I don't know, works on sound waves, so I don't know if they've ever put one on a drone. Do you guys know? Ground penetrating radar, GPR, which you talked about.
No, we talked about it in the existing tool, but not that we use it on our drones. We are trying to show that how is our drone going to be better than the GPR.
What sensor are you going to put on your drone to facilitate?
The LiDAR.
Okay, so LiDAR only works, so ground penetrating radar is sonar with sound waves that they punch through the ocean, not on the ocean, not on land. You get the same thing, you get sub-bottom profiling in the sea, where it goes under the seabed. It works on sound waves. So LiDAR only goes up to the earth. So LiDAR is a bit like a bathymetric survey. It will tell you what's on the seabed. And ground penetrating radar tells you what's underneath the earth. So if you want something that mimics GPR, you need to do GPR.
Okay, can I clarify on that?
Yes.
We are going to use the LiDAR because we want to compare the current land with what we can see on the map.
Okay, but there are existing LiDAR drones. That's what I'm saying. So what are you doing different? That's what you need to do something different. There's mag drones, there's LiDAR drones. So you need to think about what you're going to do differently.